Alright, what is going on, guys? Today's another day. It is Tuesday. And I'm going to go over a quick trade recap on how I made $1,433 on this one Apex funded account that I am running at the moment. I did not copy trade the two that I have today. I kind of woke up, just opened the chart on my phone, noticed that we were in this, severe uptrend on NQ, and I kind of just entered at this pullback because of what's been happening for the past couple of days. Last week, for example, we kept, we'd come up, retrace, come up, retrace, come up, retrace, come up. We retraced, so I entered at the retracement, and I caught about 35 points, and I was in and out of the market. So let's go over basically the higher time frame first. So all in all, the higher time frame was bullish. Okay, I mean, we are pretty much trading very close to all-time highs. I really am not going to favor shorts in this market. And as you can see, we also inversed this imbalance on the 5-minute. And all in all, when we inverse an imbalance on the higher time frame, that kind of is going to serve a bias for me and form a bias for me. You can kind of catch the retracement into the previous candle that inversed the imbalance and then catch the trade continuing up. So this was a continuation trade. And we also swept the London low before market open. So that is another, key thing. Actually, it was at market open. We swept the London low and we retraced higher. So we swept session liquidity. We reversed. So that gave me more confirmation to take a long. Basically, what I saw on my phone was I noticed that we, tapped into VWAP and retraced a little bit. I initially should have waited for this VWAP band to get respected and tapped to, take the continuation. But as soon as this little candle formed, I said, you know what, I'm taking the stab, and I'm going to take this trade. Now, these accounts do have 50% consistency, so I would have held to this high or this high, but with the consistency rules, I just ended up taking my profit and taking the green day, $1,400. I'm happy with that. Whoa, and yeah. So you can see after we did reverse to the downside, and when I look at the higher time frame, you could have said that we reversed off of this 15-minute supply or order block. Okay, you could have also drawn a fib from this high to this low, and you could have caught a trade off of the 886 all the way down to the negative 27, and you can see we kind of reverse after that. So this could have been a banger trade in itself. It's just I personally am not trying to favor shorts. This would have been an insane trade though. 200-point trade. You would have made bank on this. But overall, I literally had just woken up and got out of my bed. And yeah, that's exactly the trade I took today. Really not that much analysis done on this trade. I wouldn't say it's my proudest trade that I've ever taken or my best trade that I've ever taken. But in market conditions like this, where, yesterday we kind of ranged, I was trying to favor a more quick scalp. Also, since these accounts, like I said, have 50% consistency rules, I am not trying to, take long home runs and create a huge balance that I need to get to request a payout. So, very simple day. But all in all, if you did proper top-down analysis today and you noticed that we grabbed session liquidity, we reversed to the upside, and also sweeping out the London high, before market open, you can see we kind of dump as well. So you can see how the session liquidity grabs do work. They are very prominent. It's just in this case, I did not enter directly at, 9:30-ish. And if I was on the charts for this, I honestly probably would have been pissed. This is pretty trash in my opinion. But all you got to do is be patient and wait kind of in these market conditions. The market isn't going anywhere, like I always say. And if you don't see a setup, you don't have to take anything. But, the trend is your friend. I took a little pullback, and when we have little candles like this that form, usually it is going to reverse back to the opposite side. And that's just what I've noticed with my discretion on the markets from trading for so long. It's just usually what I see. And yeah, that was about 35 points on the day. Again, $1,400 trade. Very happy. And the green streak will continue for this week. And that is pretty much it. Very simple day on how I made my money today. Got in and out of the market. And if you would like to join a free Discord, the link will be in my bio. And again, I'll see you guys on the next trade recap. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Like and subscribe. And that is pretty much it. So, peace.